Sacramento police are investigating a hate crime that left 3 people stabbed in Midtown Sacramento. KCRA 3's Richard Sharp is live with the motive and the attention this attack is getting on social media. Richard.
Yeah, and police said just today they re-interviewed some of the victims in this case and came to the conclusion that another charge was needed, that hate crime charge. 3 musicians from 2 different bands were stabbed in one altercation. It all took place right across the street late last night.
Worried for the sake of other people, yeah.
Worried about retaliation, this man does not want to reveal his identity. He was walking home last night in Midtown when he says his group was attacked by a man with a 12-inch knife. His brother was stabbed right through his forearm.
Stabbed one, stabbed the other, and then my brother, which was one of the victims, probably the most injured, stabbed all the way through his arm, pulled about 12 inches.
In all, 3 people were stabbed. They're all musicians in bands who will now have to cancel some shows.
It really is a big deal that they were scheduled to go on Warped Tour next week.
What's worse is that when the stabbing took place, the victims say the suspect, Timothy Brownell, called them a homosexual slur and insulted their skinny jeans. The suspect was originally arrested on a charge of assault with a deadly weapon. After posting bail, Sacramento police have now issued a new warrant on a hate crime charge.
We took a look at the social media postings, and we understand that allegations of that nature, we take it very seriously.
The crime has outraged people who live in the area.
It was shocking. It was disturbing.
Rich Kazanjian made this Facebook posting after the attack to try and raise awareness about the crime in Midtown.
I just put up a little meme to sort of galvanize some of the friends around to make sure that everybody sort of had some awareness that we should be looking out for each other.
One of the stabbing victims says he will not be able to use his arm for a month or more. His brother, who tried to stop the attack, says he was almost stabbed too.
He stuck the knife out as if he was going to try to stab me, and if I would have let him, he would have. But I stayed on my toes. I ducked off to the right.
Now, police say when they found the suspect, Timothy Brownell, they also found in his apartment a firearm. Originally, he was arrested on charges of that.